Well, hi there. Welcome to BSF Recovery Team. Mara and Abby were unchaining the wrecker for me, and they said that they noticed something that looked like it was falling out. And look at this. Our hydraulic tank here is falling out. So we got to unload the wrecker, get it into the shop, get this cleaned up, and see what we got to do about putting our hydraulic tank back in. Well, honestly, I don't even know how this tank is mounted or what holds it in. I'm just glad it didn't fall out. Oh, well, would you look at that? It actually broke the angle iron. There was a piece of angle iron welded on to the tank here and bolted on to the bed of the wrecker. Oh, what a mess. We're gonna have to clean this first. Well, that's gonna drip dry. We might as well dig off the top of our wrecker box here and find those bolts. That'll give me a good reason to organize things again. And throw some of the trash away. Well, we found the bolts. Ow! Well, that plate's no good. I think what we'll do is we'll grab another angle iron and I'll weld it on to what's left here, and then we'll jack it up and drill new holes and bolt it back to the bed. Let's see. 6.5. Well, this ought to do. Cut that out of there. Now we need about 6.5 inches, which is right about there. Now, let's see. We need to cut a little off of each side we're going to weld. So we have room to put a bead. Just like that. That should work out just fine. Now all we gotta do is clean it up. Okay, we'll clean up our angle and weld it on. I think that'll do. Okay. Fire up the welder here. And we'll get geared up and ready to weld. Oh, you can hear that fluid in there. That should hold for another 20 years, or until the front one lets go. Now, let's see if we got enough jack. Yeah, a little rubbing. Little interference here with our cross member. I think a pry bar will take care of that. Well, looks like our Badlands jack isn't quite tall enough, and we're hitting the bed support here, the side support. It's getting late, and I have to go to work in the morning, so I think we're going to call it a night and get back at this tomorrow. All right, well, it's the next day. We got to finish this. The jack wouldn't go high enough, and we're interfering with a bed support bracket underneath there. We got to see what we can do. So the first thing is see if, oh yeah, it'll stay good. And maybe we can shim it up enough. it still won't go by. Probably gonna have to trim some of that out. All right, we'll see if we can clearance that bracket a little bit. Hope we don't catch anything on fire. There we go. There. Finally goes up there. Not flat though. I'll have to fix that. But let's see about the holes. There. That looks pretty good. We'll drill that hole and suck it up, and then we'll see if we can tip the tank and drill that hole. Okay, pilot hole is through. There we go. Now, let's see if we can suck that one up. And then now we got to see if we can twist the tank a little bit and get this one to seat up against the bed. Okay. Almost sounded like I broke my bit. Now, we'll see if that'll suck up. Well, there we go. Tank's mounted in there again. Looks pretty good. Well, hopefully that'll hold for another 20 years. Well, it's ready to go back to work now. I know it needs a lot more TLC, but I just don't have the time to do it. We're gonna have to put her to work. Thanks for watching BSF Recovery Team. Keep wheeling, be safe out there, and maybe we'll see you in the woods.